Here's how you update the firmware on a PAN module using PIV class software. So first, log into the PIV class application. Make sure that you're running the latest version. Right now, at the time of this recording, the latest version is 5.18. And then here's my PAN module, and this is my embedded using a LP4502. So first, let's go ahead and do the PAN module. So you right-click the PAN module, go to Edit, and what you will see right away, if there is a new firmware available, you will see that there is a firmware level. And if you just hover with the mouse, it's going to tell you that, in this case, I have version 5.12, and the new version available is 5.18. So I'm going to go ahead and upload firmware here. So click that and hit Apply, and this should upload the firmware to the PAN module. Go ahead and do that, and click OK. You will see also that the PAN module reboots, and then it comes back and you see the latest version right there. So now is in 5.18.24. So I'm now running the latest. If I go back to edit mode again, you see now that the firmware level is current. So there's no new firmware to update the PAN module. Now let's go ahead and take a look how we do update the embedded or the Mercury LP4502. To update the LP4502 with the PIV class embedded controller, one of the first things we need to do is go to the Mercury website. So you do need an account with the Mercury portal, and download the PIV class embedded. In this case, the latest version at the time of this recording is 5.18.24. So I'm going to go ahead and download that. This is going to go to my downloads folder, and then when that's done, I'll go ahead and just download that, and then I can log into my ACM right over here. Go to Panels, LP4502. That's my panel right there. And now I'm just, all right, go ahead and click in this Add Firmware button down here. And I'm going to browse, pick the file that I already downloaded, and I already unzipped the file, so right there. Click Open, and then click Save. That should load the file into ACM. And then after that, once it's done, you will see the new file down here. So once you have the file, just make sure that you're looking at the right controller. So once again, the way you do this, then you go here to Panels, look for your LP4502 right there. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Here comes the panel. I'm going to go ahead and look here in firmware. So I'm just going to go here, and you see the embedded right there. So I'm going to go ahead and click in firmware. Scroll all the way down. Here's my latest firmware for PIV class embedded. And I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Yes, confirm, click OK. This is going to send the firmware download. You can actually, same way you do with any other firmware in ACM, you can go back here to the status, and this will show you, the message here is going to show in just a second that the firmware is being sent to the controller right there. It takes a couple of minutes, and then when it comes back, then we can see the version that's going to show over here. It might take a little bit of time, but you will see that refreshing, and then here is the latest firmware that I pushed into this controller. Now let's go ahead and take a look in the PIV class software and see what the services show. Okay, now that we're back to the PIV class service administration application, right here you can see now that the two panels, the embedded, the PAN module is in 5.18, and also the LP4502 has the latest firmware available. That's it for this video.